In the hills around the crippled Fukushima Daiichi nuclear plant lies the entrance to the nuclear no man's land. As fears of radiation continue to linger following meltdowns after the March 2011 tsunami, 150,000 people fled their homes and the area was put into lockdown. Even now, more than 2.5 years after the disaster, those who enter must leave again before nightfall. But one man never left. 58-year-old Kaigo Sakamoto, a former social worker, started an animal sanctuary over a decade ago in Naraha, less than 20 kilometers from the stricken nuclear plant. After the disaster, he was ordered to evacuate, which would have meant abandoning some 500 animals, including chickens, dogs, marmots, rabbits, geese, goats, and guinea pigs. However, he refused. The government blocked access roads with concrete blocks, and Sakamoto was trapped inside, cut off from supplies. For months, he and his animals ate anything they could find, yet hundreds died in the months following the disaster. But over the past 2 years, the survivors have multiplied, and Sakamoto has added to their number, bringing in the area's abandoned animals. Sakamoto wakes up at the crack of dawn and spends the day caring for each of his charges. After more than 2 years, Sakamoto still feels anger when he sees employees from Fukushima Daiichi operator Tokyo Electric Power Company and believes they should at least apologize for the disaster. Twice a week, on Mondays and Fridays, Sakamoto makes the 1.5-hour supply run to the nearby town of Iwaki, where he picks up money and bags of animal feed from his supporters who send it to a pet shop in town. A supermarket also provides him with discarded vegetables. Kaigo Sakamoto's story, while heartwarming, is not unique. In the neighboring town of Tomioka, also within the Fukushima exclusion zone, Naota Matsumura took it upon himself to also remain behind and care for the region's abandoned animals. He looks after more than 50 cattle and has even taken in 2 ostriches he discovered wandering around the town's empty houses. The Fukushima nuclear plant continues to pose a threat to the area's environment more than 2 years after the disaster. Radioactive water is leaking into the Pacific Ocean while the Tokyo Electric Power Company plans to extract the reactor's fuel rods as the latest stage of cleanup operations.